What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, March 14th. It's 3:47 a.m. and this is a crypto market update. So we got some pretty big news coming out today. CPI usually causes volatility in the market. Wouldn't be surprised. I think it's coming out in the morning here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some whipsaw action as usual during these kind of days. But in this video, we're going to check some key charts that we've been tracking to know whether we've entered a bull market or we're still in the bear market or not. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get updated in real time when we drop these market updates, deep dives, and newsletters. Come join the Discord as well too. When you get there, say what up. Ask for the white glove. We are opening 3 more spots up for the month of March. That's it. So we're going to do 3 more spots. That's it for the month of March. Come join the Star Gang while the gate is open. Because we weren't joking last time and we're not joking this time. Only 3 spots are going to be opened up for March. A little celebration as far as kind of just this little pump in the market. The juices are flowing and we're excited. So we want to get some more people involved. And who we currently have involved couldn't be more happier than the group that we got currently. Definitely for sure. So what we're going to be looking at right now, this chart, is the USDC plus USDT market cap versus the total crypto market cap. And we've been watching this one for a bit, and actually for a couple months now. And this is what we're watching on it. So we have this low here. We have a high. We take the Fibonacci retracement tool. We grab it from the low to the high. And then right now we're sitting at the 786. If we want to see cryptos to continue to melt up here, we want to see this break. We want to see it break the 786 and ultimately break down past these lows, because then I believe we're going to melt up. So if we can come down and break these prior lows over here, it's game on. Even if we can close the daily body of the candle below the 786 where we're at right now, I'll feel much better. If we're looking at the momentum though, the momentum is telling us, hey, we do have the juice to keep kind of melting down here. We're just seeing the stock RSI cross down, TSI come down, ready to go below the 0 line, just like it was back here. The MACD going dark beet red and a huge spike there, RSI below the 50, and the blue crossing up above the pink, just like back here. And then we saw what happened. Then also as well too, if you look at the color of the void lines, because it analyzes the fractal patterns, we're seeing where we went from the orange to the yellow and the green phase when we sold off. Then right now we're in the green phase and it looks like we're having this waterfall moment. So we could see another waterfall moment. This one looks pretty like aggressive. Could be something like that. You know, it definitely could be something like that. So we need to keep that on the radar, because if that's the case, we're going to see cryptos melt up and we'll see Bitcoin break through that. If Bitcoin can break through that 25K level, you're going to see this break the 786 100%. So all eyes on that 25K for Bitcoin. And then there's going to be a lot of kind of fake outs during this time, a lot of narratives, news coming out, but there's so many charts that are telling us that we're going to melt up. Like this is another one we've been watching for a bit. We have the NASDAQ versus Bitcoin 3-week chart, very high time frame. And then if I give the backstory, let me give it again. Every single time. And if you're looking at the chart, when it's going down, that's good for Bitcoin, because we have the first pair here. The first ticker is the NASDAQ 100. So if we stretch all the way back to 2010, when we go down like this, that means crypto is in an all-out bull run, going ape, going crazy. Then when we travel kind of up in this upwards kind of drift channel like this, then what we see is once we break that bottom support trend line, then we go and we start the next crypto bull run. Like right over here, we start the next crypto bull run. This was 2013 to 2015. So 2013 to 2015. But as soon as we see that upward drift again, and we have this trend line, then we go into a Bitcoin bear market like this, Bitcoin bear market. Then once we break the bottom of that support trend line, we go into our bull market again. So we had gone into our bull market in this whole down phase. Then right here in 2018, at the start of it, we started trending up, and that was the Bitcoin bear market. Then January 2019, we broke the bottom support trend line, and that was our mini kind of run from 3K to, I believe it was 14K. So that was our mini run, but then we went sideways again. We right. And that was our kind of drawback down. And then in October 2020, we broke this trend line again, came down. We had a rally. We had a pretty big rally. Oh, no. That was the whole 2020 to 2021 crypto bull market right here. So then we had another bull run. And then this whole time we've been going sideways like this, right? And we had said when we do this, we're in a bear market. We are teetering on the edge of going into a full-fledged rip-roaring hyper boom. You can see it with all these charts. They're setting up perfectly now. And we had said even back here though, because we were watching it like this, we wanted to get it more at an angle. So we said back here, hey, this is turning over. And that's why we said back in November, December-ish, January area right over here, we're like, crypto's about to melt up. They did, because this came down. And now I'm here to tell you, it looks like melt up number 2 is underway. Definitely looks like it's underway. We're on the 3-week chart. It closes in 10 days. TSI is about to cross back down to the zero line of the TSI. Stock RSI losing all momentum. And every single time the orange crossed through the 50-year, just like back here, Bitcoin bull market. This was the 2020 to 2021 bull run. Orange crossed with the 50. This was the coming out of the Bitcoin bear market of 2018, January 2019, 3K to 14K right here. Orange crossed through the 50 line. Then over here, orange crossed through the 50 line. That was a 2015, 2017 kind of big bull run. Then over here, we go all the way back. So orange crossed down through the 50 line, boom, right here. That was the start of our 2012, 2013 Bitcoin bull run. So we're having all the same things happening right now, and you love to see it. The blue's about to cross through the pink. Every time we see the blue cross up to the 50 line, we go into this downtrend. And right now we're crossing out through the 50 line. Over here we did, over here we did, over here we did. So we have the metrics to look at, and I definitely see the bull market right on the precipice of taking off full-fledged now, like melt up. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I will show you more things in this video that kind of prove or show you that how I'm drawing my conclusions. Then later today, that's why you want to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And because I'm going to be sharing my macro chart analysis on XRP and XLM later today. So you definitely want to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get updated when I drop that, or come join the Discord. Link will be in the bio because we drop it there first. So in there, that proves kind of more in a time kind of analysis, kind of key points in analysis that I did that kind of co-aligns with everything that we're seeing here. Now, so that checks out. Now, if we go to the inverse of that, Bitcoin versus the stock market, we're on the 3-week chart. So that's why the month of March is so critical. The next 12 days will tell it all. So if we're looking at the 3-week chart, the last and the only other time we got a vertical blue buy now is back here in 2015, which marked the bottom of the long, gruesome bear market of 2014 to 2015. So that buy now marked the bottom. We didn't have that kind of double bottom touch moment after getting that vertical blue. That was before. So with this flashing, this kind of gives the green light to say, hey, we're probably ready to go, ready to rally here. And then if we can just clear that 2.11, get above that EMA ribbon, it's, clear skies right there. Will probably come up and really reach the top of the void line right here pretty quickly. And then we'll maybe correct and then continue on our rally. But as you can see, the 3-week sell now nailed the top, nailed the bottom, nailed the top. Kind of got it halfway through, but given this huge rise. So I hit it a couple times here. But the buys though, from back here, boom. Now we're getting it again, boom. So that's what I'm seeing. So another thing to co-align with that. Then if we're looking at gold is still kind of at that key level, needs to break above like 1,925 to, I think it was 1,962. If it gets above, then that'll look very good for gold, but the momentum is kicking up for gold. So we're seeing commodities and digital commodities really start to rally here. Now, if we're looking at the crypto total market cap 3-week chart, prepare to buy soon. We have it. The sell now is hit the top. We don't have the data from back here, but the whole total crypto market cap flashing the same signs. Nailed the top, nailed the top, nailed the bottom, and it's about to nail the bottom again. 12 days for this candle to close. And it looks like if we can just continue what we're doing here, not pull any kind of fake outs and kind of break back down, we will get this cross and we'll get the buy now signal. Stock RSI through the 50 line, MACD about to cross, TSI is already across probably, or very close to it. Last time we saw a cross down was at the top back here, then at the bottom over here, then at the top over here. So definitely a good kind of chart to look at, the crypto total market cap chart. And we still need to get above that EMA ribbon of around 1.2 trillion. We get above there, that's looking very nice to have that melt up moment. So then we have bond yields. We have the 3-week chart. We already got to sell now. The buy now hit this bottom back here. We have the momentum and this MACD, boom, red. We have the TSI kind of really starting to nosedive now. We have the RSI getting ready to curl over. Blue's ready to cross up. Pink come down. And then if we go to the monthly chart, we have the sell warnings. So we have the sell warnings. We had the buy warnings back here and the buy now. Then we broke out. We have the sell warning. If we close this 17 days a little bit lower, we're likely going to get the stock RSI cross down through the 50 line, the TSI cross, MACD, and the sell now signal, which will likely mark the top there. Then we have the dollar. So we have the levels to watch now. If we were to get above 105.20, like around up above here, I would definitely start to get worried again. But right now we do have the momentum curling down. We want to see us break 103.33, 103.35 for sure. That will give us some more indication that, okay, this kind of dollar dump is set in stone. We'll give more conviction because that will break the 786. So if we go to the 1-day chart, you can see how momentum's headed down here. Red, TSI crossing down, blue's ready to cross above the pink. That's all we really need. When the pink crossed above the blue, that's when we rallied up here. If we can get the blue crossing above the pink, we're going to see us break the 786 and we're going to come down for sure. Because such a key level, if we zoom out, we look back here of resistance, support, resistance, and now coming back down to it. Definitely a key level to break. So that's a 1-day chart. We look at the 12-hour, we're headed down here. We did not hold the EMA ribbon as support. If we were to come up, I think we'd get rejected around like 104.70. We want to see this TSI cross down through the 0 line. Right now, we're starting to do it, but we don't have the green there yet. We need to see the green cross down. But the odds, I think, are stacked in the favor of the dollar dumping down more. So now, if we're looking at the 3-day chart, we couldn't get above the EMA ribbon. We're down below it right now. We're right at that middle line of the void line. So that's why if we break that right there, we're likely going to quickly fall back down here. Maybe we could double bottom, but I think we would see the momentum really take us down another leg. So if we look at the NASDAQ, we're still at that critical level. We have 11,500 we want to watch for and 11,900, 11,800 to watch for as support. And then we need to get above 12,400. 12,000, honestly, 600 would be much better if we got a weekly close above there. We need to see that stock RSI on the weekly cross up, and I believe we'll have the juice to do it if that happens. Then if we go to Bitcoin, right now we're on the weekly chart, but let me actually go to the 2-week. No, I'll go to the 3-week right here. So the 3-week chart, we have the prepare to buy soons. Well, first off, nailed the tops back here. Actually, let me go to the all-time history. So it's kind of like the total crypto market cap. But what we're seeing here is a lot of momentum. We're headed up vertical. So I think we definitely have enough juice to really make some moves here. We just need to see some fast follow through because we don't want to hang around here for a while. We really want to just kick up through it. And you can see why it's such a critical level. Where we're at right now is you had the bodies, 3 weeks of resistance, and then we came up to it again, like 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 weeks now. So definitely critical to break above. I would say a lot of bodies close back over here. So we're showing some good signs right now, but we're at another critical key level with the bodies over here. I would say if we could just clear that 24,400 with a weekly candle close above, that's solid. I'm sorry, a 2-week candle above. That would be solid. If I were to go to Coinbase and look at that real quick. Yeah, same kind of thing. I would say 24,000. No, sorry, 25,300. We close above that on a weekly candle. We're going to fly up. I think we're going to reach levels that a lot of people wouldn't expect fast if that's the case. So that's what I'm watching there. And right now we do see the momentum. It's still headed up. MACD rising, TSI headed vertical right now. That's the 2-week chart. If we go to the 10-day, we're seeing the same thing. It was starting to cross in, but now we headed vertical again. You can see with the darker green MACD. Right now we're seeing that stock RSI is up here. The pink's above the blue. So that's all good signs right there. If we look at the 12-day chart, we already got a buy now. And then if we go to this medium time frames, we got a 12-hour buy now back here. So let me actually go to Binance. So we got a 12-hour buy nows here at the bottom around 16K, like all across here. We got sell nows up here around 21, 22K, then buying back here, then selling, and then bought back here. So we still don't have a 12-hour sell warning yet. We go to our 9-hour. Let's see if we have that. We do have a 9-hour sell warning. Okay, so now's the time to pay attention. So we have a 9-hour sell warning. We probably have a 6-hour. We have a 6-hour, and we probably have a 4-hour if that's the case. We have a 4-hour. So I'd be watching on the 3-hour, 2-hour chart. If we start to cross down here, we likely might come down for a little bit of a correction, maybe back down to 22K, maybe 22,500 we could see, but don't be alarmed if that's the case. We do see some sell warnings. We are a little overheated in the short term. Maybe you have to give a little back for then the 1-day buy now to really come into full effect. We're getting the 1-day buy now right now, but the candle hasn't closed yet. But we did get the 12-hour buy now, and we did get the 9-hour buy now, but now we have a 9-hour sell warning. So we went up pretty fast for that to happen. So if we're going to keep going here, we need to see some pretty fast follow through, or if we see some sell nows coming on the 3-week, 2-week, we could see a little bit of correction, but it could be bought up quick, and then we could continue to be on our way. I wouldn't be surprised to see some whipsaw action with kind of the reports and data that's being released today and over the week. So definitely stay away from too high a leverage during these times because of the whipsaw action. Wait till a clear direction and take it. Then if we're looking at Ethereum, we're at a critical level right now around 1700. If we can break above that level, hold that support, that would be beautiful. If we come back down, we definitely want to hold 1500. Then XRP, XLM, I'm going to cover in the next video. So you're definitely going to want to subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll cover in the next video where we're going to go more in depth into these ones because these are babies here. But as you can see, we're at a critical kind of level of support and some convergence coming down from the top, all in line with everything that's going on in the world and in the financial system and just with ISO and all these other factors. Definitely some interesting times ahead. So I'll be covering XRP and XLM in the follow-up video today, and I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.